Alrighty, everyone, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Camping Universe Truck Series live from Talladega Superspeedway. I do apologize that I'm running a little bit late here this evening, so we're going to hurry up and get you through your point standings, and we're going to get you right out to the racetrack here momentarily. Alrighty, as we're getting ready here, they're going to go ahead and get ready to qualify. We're going to take a look at the points standings right now as they run. Here are your points going into this evening. As you can see, Scott Sanderson up there with the points lead. I'll give you guys a moment to look through them all before we get going here tonight. Again, a little bit behind schedule, but nevertheless, getting ready for 80 laps from Talladega Superspeedway, only on Extreme Sim TV. I hope everyone's having a good night here tonight and ready to go racing here this evening. Everything looks good on my end. Everything's kind of looking good here. We will get ready for tonight's event. If you look through the point standings right real quick, Scott with a good year here so far, so not surprised by that at all. Again, that's going to be Scott Sanderson out there having a really, really, really good year. Hit the comment section up and going. They got about 3 minutes left to qualify now. 80 laps here at Talladega. Should be all right on fuel. So, or all right with one stop. Well, 2 stops. Yeah. There'll be about 2 stops. Tires, they will be all right on fuel. Tires, they will be perfectly fine on. So that they will not have to worry about here this evening. Alrighty, as we're about ready to go here live on Extreme Sim TV. Letting these guys do a little bit of their qualifying right quick. And we'll get you right out to the racetrack right when we come back. Alright. Alright everyone, and we are here, Matt right there with the fastest truck there for a moment. Now he'll drop down as Roy in that 33 machine. He'll pick it up with the fastest speed on the evening. Again, Matt there last week had that hard fought battle for second place coming to the line on the last lap. Matt Holloway there really pushed the issue to get there. Got second to Jared there last week. Again, showed the point standings. Everybody check it out, and welcome to tonight's racing action from Talladega Superspeedway. Only on Extreme Sim TV. And we'll get ready to take you through your poll or your grid for tonight. Once again, on pole, looks like it was Roy in that number 33 machine. Was able to pick up the pole here this evening. Hope y'all are enjoying tonight's racing action. And it should be a good one here from Talladega. These trucks always put on a good show. Take a look at the field as they're gridding up there. There's a 63 Hart Green. But up front, indeed, is going to be Roy and that number 33 machine starting on the pole here today. Look forward to see how he performs tonight. Starting on pole, Matt there, of course, in second. Come in second there last week. He wants to one-up that. Get his win here this evening. 17 machine of JD starting in third. The 05 of Michael Dees in fourth position. Michael, always cool to see out here. The 26 machine will start in fifth. Right there is your points leader, Scott Sanderson, in sixth. Seventh will be the number 14 machine. Once again, that's the 14 of Jeffrey. 28 of Norman King will start from the 8th position here tonight. Norman there in that 28. The 04 back there in 9th. Right there, that's going to be Mark starting 9th in the 04. The 88 of Jason Brophy starting 10th this evening. Back here in 11th, and that number 37 machine is going to be Brian there in the 37. The 57 there will start right beside of him. That's going to be Jared Ziegler. There's Jared right there as well. As you see a bunch of trucks dropping to the rear of the field. Holy cow. A whole heap of trucks there dropping to the back. Definitely going to make things interesting. For sure. I wasn't really expecting that. I mean, it's always a good strategy, but holy cow, we've had a lot of trucks take advantage of it. Alright, as they exit 1 and 2, they'll get ready to get lined up. I want to say hello to the chat room here tonight. How are you guys this evening? Down the back straightaway they come. On their pace lap. Of course, that is Roy there leading the way. As they're pacing around Talladega Superspeedway, a 2.5 mile racetrack here in Alabama for the Camping Universe Truck Series here tonight. Scott Sanderson trying to get out of here and secure it with his points lead intact as we edge ever closer to the round of 8. Again, the round of 8 will be coming your way here in just a month or so away. All races are now up on the channel wall, so you'll be able to see it. No issues there. Alright, we're going to come down and get ready to go. Green flag racing here at Talladega Superspeedway for the Camping Universe Truck Series, only on Extreme Sim TV. Here we go. And coming down nice and even. Green flag is in the air now. The 33 machine will jump on the gas. That's going to be Roy there in that 33. the 17 right there on the bottom with him. Michael up there on the high side in the 05 truck. That's going to be your front row. Michael getting a big shove from your points leader. That's Scott giving him a huge shove. They're in that 93 machine. All the way down the back straightaway there. Now look at Michael jump down. That's going to let Scott and Jared. Jared, of course, last week's winner. He's going to push Scott towards the lead here. Let's see if Scott can jump down. No, Jared's going to dive down and he'll get the bottom lane as they thunder around 3 and 4, headed for the front straightaway already now. Scott being left kind of out there all by himself. He'll get to go 3 wide here. He'll be put in the middle. That's going to be the 56 machine on the high side, or the 58 machine on the high side. Across the stripe they'll come. Lap number 1 is going to go to Jared Ziegler, leading first lap here. Back down the end of turns 1 and 2. Jared up front, trying to hang in there. That outside line though with a big push there out of Scott Sanders leading that. Scott there on the outside. Now he'll jump down. He had the 17 with him. That's JD and the 17 truck gave him a big push. That'll clear Scott all the way to the lead now. He'll jump down with Jared Ziegler there on his back bumper. Down the front straightaway they come now. Scott Sanderson out front. Jared Ziegler in second. Michael D's making the move from third. Michael's going to jump up. He'll have some help from JD. Brian there and the 37 right there with Jared as well. 3 laps into of 8 here tonight. Jared pushing for all his work on the back of Scott. Those 3 trucks are going to try to hook up and how to check out along with Brian. Of course, Jared was last week's winner. He's going to be going for 2 in a row here tonight. Down the front straightaway they come. The 17 machine on the outside line as well. He falls in right behind Michael Dees. He gets the big shove. Nothing doing there. Brian Robinson on the bottom of the racetrack. Everybody doing all they can do here. Jared Ziegler all over back of Scott. Doing a good push. Good job pushing, not wanting to turn the truck in front of him. The 33 there kind of wandered up the racetrack. The clouds start to come over the racetrack just a little bit now. That's going to cool the racetrack down a little more, give him a little bit more grip. Jared Ziegler and the 57 machine. Brian Robinson back here as well. Michael D's on the outside. He's got the 17 working with him. Across the stripe 1 more time. That'll put us 5 laps into 80 here this evening. 75 more to go. Brian on the bottom. He'll fall in behind Jared. Everybody kind of running a nice even line now. Nobody really pushing the issue too much, which isn't really surprising at all. You really want to take care of that truck. That outside line now with a little bit of momentum now. Inside line gets back. There's more trucks on the bottom right now. And I do think that bottom's going to prevail. As you see Michael jump down. He's going to get in line behind Brian. Jared's with Scott. Just everybody's kind of running. Bottom, you see Brian now step back out, hoping Michael goes with him. Michael says, no, bud, I'm going to stay on the bottom. But look at Jared. Jared stepped out with him. Now they'll step out of line. Brian Robinson there and that number 39 machine really, or 37 machine really on the back of Jared now. Trying to get that outside line to move. They'll have the 58 coming up to them. 58, of course, is Brian Ziegler. So now the Ziegler's on the outside with Brian in the middle of them. Expect to see that number 57 machine go to the front of as fast as possible here. Now look at that. Oh, the way around the racetrack we go. Brian on the outside. Jared on the outside. Scott, Michael on the inside. 17 to JD there as well. The 33 machine of Roy there is also back there working his way on the bottom. Now you got 4 trucks around the bottom, but there's quite a few more around the outside. So this is something different now. The more trucks around the outside you have, the more momentum you can carry. So we'll see if they're able to pull away from the inside now. A couple trucks drop back to the bottom. Try to get that inside line back to move up front. Again, 200, I think it's like 200 miles, 220 miles here tonight. 2.5 mile racetrack. Off of 4, down the short chute, into the trioval. Scott Sanderson's going to lead another lap here. Across the stripe, Scott led that lap, now 8 laps in. Down the back straightaway they come now. 2 abreast up. Brian all over the back of Jared in that 57 machine. Oh, look at the little dancing around the trucks they're making now. Starting to lose the handle on these trucks a little bit already, 8 laps in. And you start to lose it just a tad bit at a time. It don't all happen at once. At all. So here's what we're going to do. 8 laps into 80 here at Daytona. We're going to give you, I can crank it up, Talladega Super Speedway style. Only on Extreme Sim. bad as we're 13 laps in. And please let me know if my adjustment helped the stream. Unfortunately, it is Talladega, and to be honest, Talladega and streaming does not like one another at all. Jared up front in that 57 machine, getting a big shove out of 17 right now. That's JD in the 17 machine. Again, that is JD giving that big shove on the bottom in the 17 truck. Big shove coming from that 17 machine to the back of Jared Ziegler. Again, everybody kind of minding the machines right now. Only 15 laps in. 280 here this evening. Jared Ziegler on the bottom of the racetrack. That's your winner from last week. Meanwhile, on the outside, you're going to have your points leader, Scott Sanderson, in that 93 truck. Right outside there as well. Michael there on the outside lane. Brian in the third truck on the outside. 16 laps into 80 here. .16 into 80. Ease on the outside lane. This truck's starting to move around a little bit. Now keep in mind, you're 16 laps in. You're getting to the point we're going to start looking ahead at the first fuel stop. Probably in the neighborhood of 30, 35. Again, 80 here tonight, so a little bit shorter, not 100. Only 80 laps here, so again, that changes things up just a tad bit on your stops. So far, caution free throughout the race so far. Knock on wood that hope we do not see the big that tends to happen here at Talladega. Usually, you know, you get that one big incident that happens. On the outside, that's going to be the 93. High side still. He ain't really dropped down. Scott really may look for a spot to go to the bottom here and ride a little bit. Through the trial will these trucks come now in a big pack, roaring through. Jared Ziegler's kind of working the bottom lane right now. He's got to be pretty okay. If I can stay down here and keep the lead, I'll have a good shot at the pit road entry. And that's what you want. You don't have to worry about that. Scott Sanderson there as well. You know, on the outside where he's at, if he tries to get down from there, he's going to have issues. He's got to at some point start working his way down as well. So will Michael Dees. So will Brian Robinson. All these guys, they got to be thinking ahead of time. Okay, I got to get to the bottom. We're going to have to make the first stop of these. So we don't want to risk wrecking us all here. You got multiple trucks here in that pack. Jared Ziegler on the bottom doing a good job just running his line, holding it nice and still. See back there near the back, you got that third pack of trucks. I think that may be Matt Holliba back there in that 24. Jason's back there somewhere, Rosie, Norman King. All those guys seem to be laying back just a little bit. But I don't know about that strategy right now either, because the race has a mean green look to it. If we get to pit road and we get these trucks spread out, we could foreseeably run a long time underneath. Even though it's a plate track, if you do get spread apart, you know, if you get trucks out front running tight together in a single file line, they can pull a gap after pit stops very easily. Scott Sanderson really on the door down now. He's starting to side draft really hard. Maybe trying to pull that outside lane ahead. That way he can jump down and get in the line. Knowing that pit stops are imminent here. Intimate. Daggone it. Can't even say that right. Rip on English tonight. Yeah, I bet you he wants that truck to get intimate with the 57 right down on the door. Take all the air off that 57 machine and try to suck his way back by. What he's trying to do, pack all his air down on the right, on that spoiler, the 57, kind of slow that truck up, allow him to get in front and jump down in front of it. I haven't seen anything else in chat about the lag, so I'm assuming that it's fixed. I had to make a frame per second adjustment. Hopefully it fixed it for you guys. On my end, everything looks fine, so the 57 machine all over the back of the 93. 17 there, Glenn. Now they're starting to pull ahead as the 93 has gotten down. He's accomplished what he wanted to accomplish. He got down to the bottom lane. Now he can ride there till pit stops. Now look at Michael Dees starting to drop back. Michael really dropping back now. He's got Brian with him, so what they're going to try to do, I imagine, is get to the low line as well as the 22 laps in, getting ever so close to the pit stop. The 04 back there as well. Again, this is the Camping Universe Truck Series live at Talladega. Hope y'all are enjoying as we're 22 laps into this. Out of 80, your leader right now, Scott Sanderson, who is also your points leader, out front leading the way. You got Jared Ziegler, who is our most recent winner, right there in second. Michael Dees there still looking for a good solid run today. Maybe get a win here this evening. 23 out of 80 laps in the books, nearing our first pit stop today. No cautions as of yet. Been mean and green from the green. Want to give a shout out. Hey, Richie Ryan, buddy, if you happen to be watching this one, I got to talk to Richie last night after I made that video. He's in good spirits. Happy to see Richie hanging in there doing all right. Richie, I hope you're getting to watch this and some good Talladega racing action. Hope we get to see it, buddy. Meanwhile, back out on track, Scott Sanderson out front. Michael Dees second on that high line, leading that high line right in front of 37 of Brian Robinson. Inching ever so closer to pit stops here. Pit stops, we've seen it before. Especially at a plate track where they're all bunched together like they are now, can be a road of trouble. That's all you can say. Trouble can break out easily if guys don't watch pulling in down to the bottom lane and trying to get to pit road. So you got to watch out for that here. You know, you've got two, I think they've got two fast pairs here tonight. You don't want to use one up trying to get to pit road. Scott Sanderson out front, Michael Dees on the high side. Still running around here, really trying to just hold pace right now. Not really seeing any aggressive moves out of anybody. Everybody just kind of riding. As you see way back there in the back, that was Norman King, Jason back there. Those guys just trying to hang on to their equipment, not really tear anything up. Now we want to keep in mind, when do they stop here? I think it's going to be a two-stop race. I'm pretty sure. Down the front straightaway they come. Into 1 and 2. Scott doing a great job on the bottom of the racetrack. He's got a really good pusher right there behind him, Jared. Jared's one of the best at pushing that I've seen. Only person I think maybe a little better than Jared pushing would have to be probably Jimmy Crow. Jimmy Crow can push anything to the lead. Again, Jimmy Crow with the Crow's Nest. Down through the crowd once again. Out front is Scott Sanderson leading the way. Alright, down the back straightaway they come. High rates of speed here. Brian jumps to the bottom. What a good move. That's going to clear him and Michael to the lead. Got a big shove and both those trucks getting to the bottom of the racetrack. Back down the towards here into the tri-oval. Oh, that 37 machine getting a little loose now. Right around this Talladega Super Speedway they come. Down the back straightaway, you see a bunch of trucks starting to kind of get out of line just a little bit. 28 out of 60 or 80 laps complete. Oh my goodness, these guys just driving all for everything they're worth. Down the front straightaway once again. Brian or Scott on the high side, and you got Michael on the bottom. 29 laps into 80 here. Coming up on lap number 30 again, expect stops anywhere between 30 and 35. So we're right on top of our pit stop window here. Things are about to get busy here for sure. Holding the bottom lane, he's got Brian. If they stop now, they'd stop at about 60, then stop again with about 20 to go. And that would finish it out for the Camping Universal Truck Series on their stops here this evening in Talladega. 37 machine all over the back of the 05 and 57 up there as well. Everybody managed to keep it nice and green through the first 30 laps of this one. In the corners 1 and 2, everybody holding their line nice and steady. Nobody doing anything too crazy. Exactly what you want to see here. Down the back straightaway one more time. Look at the 59 machine, 8 machine now jump a little bit high. He's starting to look around. Coming around to complete lap number 30. Let's see if anybody dives from pit road this time by. Don't look like any of the leaders are going to. Scott there on the high side. He's got a little bit of help there with the 58 machine. That's going to be Brian there in the 58. I'm sure he would love to get down there with Jared and work with him, but right now he's behind Scott and really has no room to get to the bottom. You make weird bed mates here at Talladega, I'm here to tell you. Look at the high side now, we're starting to move around a little bit more. The 04, I believe that's Jeffrey there in the 04. No, that's Mark there in the 04 machine. He started to look a little higher, almost toward that outside line as far as the outer outside line, which would have been the third green. He jumps back down. Thought better of it. Alright, now everybody being nice and calm. Really surprised here how calm everybody's being this close to pit stops. Nobody really trying to jam their way to the bottom. Through 1 and 2 they come, pack of trucks snarling their way through. Look at that, the 57 nearly got on the left rear quarter panel of the 37. Had to really back out of it there. It's going to hurt the momentum of that inside line, but man, oh man, that was close. Scott now is going to get pushed clear. Watch him dive to the bottom. Oh no. See if Scott can push Robinson to the lead. He scored the leader, but now the question is, can he push it far enough to where he can get down? Clear that inside line. Scott Sanderson, Brian Robinson on the outside now. Big push coming on the high side. He can jump to the bottom. Not going to do it yet. Scott has to back off his bumper as well. You don't want to wreck the guy. Trying to push him to the lead. You want to be careful doing that. Coming to complete lap number 34. Leaders still staying out. They've got to be getting close to the end of their fuel run now. In the next couple of laps, I would imagine they'd be on pit road. Look at the back end of that 37 get moved around. Scott Sanderson all over the back of Brian Robinson. And Brian now trying to drop down move. Good move out of those two to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Now they're on the inside line. Scott there on the back bumper, really trying to make it work. Now we'll see some trucks diving down the pit road. Michael Dees jump down. Michael Dees was one of the trucks that come down pit road here. As these two stay out, Jared Ziegler stays out as well. First round of trucks though on at the end of lap 35. I'd imagine these guys will come down lap at the end of 36. So that gives us a pit window for the evening. I'll do some quick math here in the moment. So they should be coming to the back to pit road once again around 65-ish, which will put them way clear to the end, because they can run 35 laps. Down pit road they come, everybody hard on the brakes. Brian down, but look who stays out. Scott Sanderson, and Jared Ziegler loses it. Spins his truck completely around. That's no good. Back up here with Scott all by himself. I don't know about this. He does have a pack of trucks with him coming on 37. But they're going to catch up to him. But now they're going to have to work their way to pit road now. So he's really stretching his fuel mileage here at 37, coming to the end of 37. Here comes this pack of trucks up to him now. Looks like the 26 is leading that pack, and that's going to be Ryan. You got Jason Brophy, last year's champion, in that pack that's coming up to Scott now as they'll start to dive down pit road. Scott on the brakes, but Jason and them stayed out. What a move out of those guys. At 37, Scott's on pit road. That hands the lead over to Jason Brophy. Now they're coming to the end of 38 before they even come on pit road. That's interesting. Down the back straightaway. Now look, they're going to catch up to, looks like that's Dees and 05. These cars have dumped in on pit road, so they've caught up to them. Now expect to see this little group to come to the end of lap 38. Coming to pit road. And let's see, right here down the back straight. And no, they stay out again. Are they going to try to make it to lap 40 and make this a one-stop race? If they can stretch this thing 2 more laps, and I don't know how they would do that. They have already run 4 laps longer than anybody else. But if they could stretch it another lap, that would put them on a one-stop strategy. And you've got a small pack of trucks doing it. Hart Green up here with them trying to do it. What a run out of these guys to make it this far, coming to the end of 39. Oh, Jason's diving down the pit road. Multiple trucks. Oh, we got a truck around in the back. That was a black truck that went sideways there. I'm not sure who it was. Looks like it was Hart Green that got it kind of crossed up. Jeffrey Sykes now is your leader. Out here all by himself. Matt being scored in second. Again by himself. See if Jeffrey can make it around this lap, but he'll come down. That'll put him in that magic number of 40, coming to complete 40 coming to pit road. Which would mean he, in theory, could make it again on fuel. Here he comes. Now he's all by himself, but he is the only truck now across 40 laps. Coming to complete 40. And he needs, from this point, exactly 40 more. So if this thing goes green, keep in mind, Sykes there is stopped here at the end of lap 40. Matt Holloway as well. Jason out here is going to assume the lead. Again, I believe he came down at 39. So he's also on the long end of fuel strategy. Scott Sanderson running down. Now he come in a little bit earlier than the other guys. So he's probably going to have to stop again, I would imagine. Fuel strategy looking to play a major part here at Talladega. Who would have thunk that? Now look, Scott all over the back of the 88 of Jason. So what this is going to do now is the field's completely broken apart. Looks like Matt is up here being scored in second, but he's all by himself. And way up there in the distance, Jeffrey, but again, he's by himself, so they're going to get ate up by this pack of 4 cars coming here. Jason Brophy, and look at them motor around Matt. Jason got stuck behind Matt, had nowhere to go. Had to lift out the throttle. Norman King there as well. Now they're still going to have to work their way around Jeffrey. Right there is Jeffrey as the pack's coming towards him. Right now 1.8 seconds back is the pack trucks coming to him. As we're coming to complete lap number 42. Look at Jared Ziegler giving a big shove to that 58 machine, and they're going to clear him. The Ziegler's out front 1 and 2. Now Jeffrey, he's going to fall in back to Scott. And looks like Norman as well. They're going to work their way around him. They didn't pick him up. We'll see if he can fall in right here with Matt and Jason. See if those guys are going to be nice enough to pick him up. He's got Scott's strap. I think he's pretty much settled in. Not too bad for him. Just fell back into 5th position. And keep in mind, he can by far go the longest. He is good on fuel. Jeffrey is without a doubt, in my opinion, good on fuel. Everybody else, and they're going to have to play the strategy game. Alrighty. 43 laps into 80. Now, if you're Jeffrey, you can stay out, right? You can stay out on fuel for sure. However, these other guys, even a lap or so, maybe, possibly, what do you do? Do you come in early? Do you stay out and run completely out? Because if you do that, you're inside of 5 to go. You know there's not going to be a caution at that point, provided that this thing stays green. And keep in mind, if we get inside 5 to go and the yellow comes out, that's going to be the race. So now, how far can these go? How much fuel can they save under yellow if they're a little bit short? Coming around this time by, we'll see 35 laps to go, and we're going to go crank it up here on Extreme Sim TV one more time. And I'll be right back with you momentarily. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed that extended version of Crank It Up. Back here at Talladega with 30 laps remaining. Out front right now, Brian Ziegler. We saw dude crank it up. The pack having to make it a evasive action to get around the wet corner. Everybody made it through it smoothly. Great to see them make it through that smoothly and not have an issue. 51 of 80 laps. Right now. Or 51 laps in of 80. Jared right there in second. On the high side, he's got the Scott on the bottom with 58 machine of Brian. Jared on the outside, he's got the 16 up there to help him. First time we've seen the truck, 16 truck up there all night long. It's going to be Leah Overton, I believe, in that 16. Up there giving a big shove to Jared Ziegler. Coming to complete 52 here. This race flying by. No yellows as of yet. They're a little out of shape. Jared says, nope, I'm going down to Brian. No surprise there. He'll jump down with Brian Ziegler. They'll take Scott Sanderson there as well. Field thundering by the trial now. Everybody kind of in line just right. 52 laps in the books. Here's the front line. As they run right now, Jason Brophy back here in this front pack. Matt Holba there as well. And Levi looks like is outside of the pack. So, Matt there in that 28 is the last lead lap car in that pack. Again, the 14 there as well, or the 04 there as well, but he is a lap down. The 04 of Mark. Look way up there. Why? Leah there. Sorry, Leah in that outside the line. Kind of all by himself. Overton there with no help whatsoever. He really needs some cars to jump up there with, or trucks to jump up there with him. He's going to make a run at it. We should be coming up on 25 to go here, so not much time remains in this. There's trucks here that can go to the end. Out of the corners 3 and 4 they come. Down the front straightaway. This shows just how massive Talladega really is. Outer corner number 2, here they come. This whole pack now just thundering in line here. Nobody really making a big move. With 25 laps remaining. Everybody done a great job here so far. So cool to see these trucks really be able to get a good long run. At 25 to go here, so again some unknowns as we head into the end of this one. Mainly on fuel. We've got some trucks that can make it. Jeffrey, of course, could have made it. However, Jeffrey is right. You're in the 14 machine. I believe he was the one that made it. A couple another more trucks. Scott Sanderson, I don't think can. However, I do believe Jeffrey can make it. So he's just kind of biding his time. Scott Sanderson, I think he's a little bit short. I think Jared's a little bit short. I don't know. I think the 88 might be okay. With 57 going on the books, we're headed towards 20 to go here. So it's definitely, the thoughts have turned towards fuel mileage here tonight. The 16 I'm really unsure about. I wasn't following, didn't see him hit pit road, so I can't tell you exactly what lap he stopped on. Right now, I can tell you right now in this stint, let's see, Ryan's ran 18 laps, Jeffrey's ran 17, along with Matt. JD's the lowest with 7. Then Hart's got 18, and so does Jason. So, right now, on the same fuel strategy, if it is true, looks like alright, hang on, something happened to the screen there. I do apologize. We had a massive internet drop there. I do apologize about that. Not sure what that was all about. Should be back alright here as of now. Scott Sanderson right there in that number 93 machine. Jared out front. Norman King in the 28. He's got 21 laps on the stint. So again, he's in that realm of being okay. He might be able to stretch it. Six coming around to 20 laps remaining here at Talladega Superspeedway. Out front right now, Jared Ziegler in that 57 machine. Last week's winner, trying to double it up here, but Jared looking short on fuel. We already ran 25 laps in the stint, and here's the thing. Out front, you're not saving fuel. There's no way he's saving fuel. He realistically needs to get back in the pack, get behind some trucks, and try to save some. He's banking on a yellow at this point. Definitely banking on a yellow is that 57 machine. Brian, they're kind of in the same boat. Scott, I would say 1 lap better, but still, yeah, I don't know about that. Overton here in the best shape fuel-wise out of the top 4. And then you start getting into 22s. Getting this little group all together, starting with Overton, that might be alright. And then we got to go back a little bit further before we get to Jeffrey at 22 laps. In the best situation, all but guaranteed. Because to be honest, if Jeffrey can't make it, none of these guys can make it. We'll be headed towards about 18 to go here, so yeah, there's no way Jared can make it. No way. Jared Ziegler out front, flying right there with him. 63 out of 80 laps complete here tonight for the Camping Universe Truck Series. Scott Sanderson there as well. Brian Ziegler doing everything he can to push it. His buddy, his friend, Jared, right there in that 57 ahead. Coming up to the complete lap 63. And anybody that's watching, I have no idea what the screen looks like. I do apologize if it's jumpy. We do have some heavy winds going on right now, so I have a feeling that has a lot to do with it. And it's sad too, because it's been one heck of a race here at Talladega Speedway. Brian right there in that 58 machine. Back in the pack here is a 26. Gonna be Ryan there. He's ran quite a bit as well. Don't think he can make it either. Coming to complete lap number 64. Coming to 16 laps remaining. Next time by 15 to go. Definitely getting down to it. About 10 laps away from your 5 lap to go cutoff point on cautions. Norman King right here as well. I don't think, looking at the stint, it's going to be tough for these guys to make it up. Well, they may be able to. They've got 3 laps over the leader. Jared's coming around to complete lap number 29 in his stint. So in order for him to make it, he would have to, or coming to his 30th lap in the stint. In order for him to make it here, he would need to go 44 laps on a tank of fuel, and there's no way. However, back behind him, say Jeffrey here at 26, completed 26 laps of this stint, so you do the math. 10 more would be what, 36, 5 more right on that 40 mark, 41 laps for Jeff, if my math is correct. So again, very, very tight, and we're coming down to it, folks. Not only do you have to contend with fuel, at this point you're going to have to contend with the runs. And if you do run out of fuel, what does that cause? I mean, if you run out of fuel in the front of the pack, man, you're just going to stack the whole field. Complete lap 67. We will see what happens here late in the going in this one. A really good race out of the Camping Universe Truck Series here at Talladega. Jared up front right now. Everybody around Ryan there in the middle of the pack. Everybody been nice and calm all race long. Overton there trying to look on the outside, nothing doing. Coming to complete 67. Overton doing a really nice job running up in the middle of the pack here. Norman King there as well, trying to get up through there also. Alright. Coming back to 69. Then next time by we'll have 10 laps to go. So Jared would indeed have to run 44 laps to make it to the end of this one, along with Brian. Scott would have to run 43. Leah Overton would have to run 41. So Jeffrey, by my math, should have to run right at 40. And we seen the furthest that one truck went was coming to complete 40. And I don't know if they can get much further than that out of it. Unless you start killing the motor and doing all sorts of craziness to try to keep that fuel up and running. It doesn't matter now. We're going to be coming around here, right here in just a moment. We will have 11 to go, coming to 11 to go, I believe, if my math's working properly tonight. Cross stripe, 70 goes on the board. Next time by, we'll see 10 laps to go for the 10th Universe Truck Series. 10 more times around. This is going to be a close one. Down the back straightaway they come. Everybody still nice in line. Everybody being orderly. When do you start to move? You're at lap 70 now. Clean, mean, and green here so far. See, back in the back, Matt Oliver starting to work the outside line. He's going to get some help out. Looks like one, maybe, nope. Jeffrey tried to go up there with him. And Matt said, nope, I'm going even higher. 31 out of 80 now. Just a few laps remaining. Jared already at 35 laps. Now 3 wide. Now the pack starts to open up. Coming to lap 72. Look at Jeffrey. It's a big run on the outside. He's got help. Now more help dives to the outside. Move Jeffrey up to the lead. Again, he has the best fuel as well. Jason Brophy came with him. So did Matt. Maybe these other trucks need to get behind them to try to save a little bit. Jeffrey's going to complete his 31st lap of the stint. And he should be okay to the end. And Jason, one less lap than Jeffrey. Or one more lap than Jeffrey. Jared out there just swinging for the fences now. Again, I don't think Jared's going to make it. But he's out there just swinging everything he's got. He's like that medieval Viking just swinging the sword around. Just trying to get anything he can get. Because he knows his only hope, I think, is a yellow. Oh! Nearly contact by Overton and Scott. Scott's going to fall back. Good job, those guys keeping it mean and going free to the end. So far, coming to complete lap number 72. 3 wide back there in the back. That's Norman King on the high side. Overton stuck back there as well. Norman King, Overton, all these guys now, they're going to try to build up the run. Jared is. He's going to get Scott to his back bumper. Oh, look at Matt trying to squeeze up there and make it work. And it did work. Matt gets to the outside. He'll get a big shove out of Scott Sanderson. Coming to complete lap number 73. Guys questioning fuel, but it's getting down to it. Jeffrey out front. He should be good. Jared Ziegler spent all that time out front, couldn't save much fuel. Side by side, Matt on the high side, Jeffrey on the bottom. Scott Sanderson giving Matt a good shove. Complete 73. Coming around to complete lap number 74. Time running out. Looking at the stint right now. Jared has 38 laps on his stint right now. He's getting ready to come around to 39, so he's running out of time for a yellow to fly here. And he knows it. Jared really desperately needs a yellow really to save his position. There he is, Jared to pit road. Quite a few. Scott Sanderson Coming down, Jared Ziegler. Jared on the brakes hard. Jared goes through the grass. Jared really locked the brakes up. We're going to stay with the front pack here. Matt Hollaba takes over the lead. He's got 35 on his laps on his fuel tank right now. In fourth is Matt. Jeffrey there right now at 35. Jason at 36. So here's a group of guys. Can Jason make it? He might be one short. Norman King as well may be one short. Pretty much everybody up here, but Jeffrey could possibly be one lap short. Coming to the 5 to go. Jason's got to be wondering here if he's going to make it on fuel, along with all these guys, because they can't make it. That pretty much leaves Jeffrey out there by himself. 5 laps to go. Jeffrey's got to pull off 41 laps. And everybody else has got to pull off 42. Oh my goodness. Coming down to it at the end here for the Camping Universe Truck Series. And is anybody good on fuel? That's my question. Because even Jeffrey, even with the advantage he's got, he's still looking to maybe be a lap short. Jason and Norman, now those two teammates right there. If I'm Jeffrey, I'm hoping they can't make it. Because now you got 2 team trucks right there on your bumper and nobody really up there to help you. That's pretty much the worst case scenario if I've ever heard of one. He's got to be yelling at Ryan back there and forth, get up here, Ryan. I don't want to be up here on my own. Versus these two. But can they make it? Can any of them make it? And if not, who is in position to get the win then? Coming to 3 laps to go. Now, you're coming out of turn 4 with 3 to go. Nobody dives down. Next time by, they'll see 2 to go. Jeffrey coming up to Jared. He's going to have to jump to the high side. Jared's going to have to let these faster trucks go. It doesn't look like Jared's going to get a win 2 weeks in a row here. Coming to 2 laps to go. Right now on his stint. Let me get your stint numbers right quick as we're coming to 2 laps to go. 38 for Jeffrey, 39 for pretty much everybody else. Now everybody kind of pulls out of line now. Jason on the high side. He got help with Norman. Really no surprise there. And he will push Jason to the lead. But does Jason have enough fuel to make it? Jeffrey fighting back on the bottom of Phil Bryan in the 26. Matt Hollaba trying to find a place to go. 2 laps to go here at Talladega. Norman King all over the back of Jason Brophy. Stint numbers goes as follows. Jason Brophy is at 40. Jeffrey at 39. Norman King at 40. They'll be coming to the white flag this time by. Matt at 39 as well. So Matt might be alright. Coming to the white flag this time by, Jason Brophy with a big shove. Out of Norman King, nearly getting him sideways. Jeffrey's got all kinds of help from Ryan on the bottom. Nobody dives for pit road. Can they make it back around? Will they run out of fuel? White flag will go in the air. One more time around for the Camping Universe Truck Series. This is it. 1 lap to go. Can they hang on with fuel? Do they have enough to make it around? Oh, Jason gets through nearly sideways. He hangs on to it. Jeffrey's on the bottom. Norman just about hooked Jason completely around. Jason now bound the back straightaway, side by side. Does anybody have on fuel here? Coming to 3 and 4. Matt Hollaba there as well. Again, last week Matt coming in second. This week he's fighting inside the top 5. Out of corner number 4. Oh, contact. The 88 goes around. The 28 goes around. Jeffrey out here with the 26. They'll come through the tri-oval. Side by side at the stripe. Who is going to get it? It's going to be too close to call. The 14 by a bumper. Holy cow. Holy cow. The 14 got it by a nose. We'll go back and we will take a look at it here in a moment. Here on Extreme Sim TV. What a finish as they came to the line. Through the tri-oval. Watch this, and I mean by a bumper. Does this happen? Holy cow. By a bumper coming to the front to the checkered. Here they come. And I mean by a bumper. Down the front straightaway. Side by side and at the line. The 14 barely. See if I can slow it down even further for you guys. Holy cow. I mean, at the line, these guys are barely right there again. Coming to the stripe are these guys. And oh my goodness, what a battle it was. Coming to the stripe, these guys right there with one another the whole way. See them inches apart. Boom. Goodness gracious. See if we can get a decent shot here of this. Let's go with a camera I never use, our magical drone camera. At the blimp, boom, right there, one more time. Just inches. Is this finish one of the best at the line? Oh my goodness. Alright guys, we will be back with you here momentarily on Extreme Sim TV to talk with our winner and our top three.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Alright, Jeffrey, you got a copy on me there, buddy?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Alrighty, buddy. What a finish. And I mean by maybe a half of a bumper getting the win here tonight.
Yeah, that was pretty much a fantastic race. It was definitely a fantastic finish. Just rode most of the race just trying to make mileage. Try to make it to halfway one run and then finish out the run with just that one stop. And luckily it worked out for us. It got a little hairy there at the end, but, wins a win.
Yeah, it is. How close were you on fuel?
I ran out right after my burnout.
Holy cow. Well, congratulations on the win, man. And what a well-deserved win it was, playing the fuel strategy and then side by side right there till the end.
Yeah, I like racing with Jason and Ryan and them guys. You can trust them, real clean drivers. They pinch you down and make it hard on you, but they'll give you the room you need. So, I really enjoy racing.
Alrighty, well, congratulations on your win here tonight, buddy.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Alright, Ryan, you got a copy, Matt, with Extreme Sim TV.
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Oh, man, what a close finish that was. Nearly grabbing the win, losing it by maybe a half of a fender.
Yeah, that's probably the closest one I think I've ever had. So, I mean, I knew I was close. I didn't know who got it. I just figured, I figured I didn't have it, but I was gonna go for it anyways. I was actually surprised I had enough fuel to actually finish the race.
I'll tell you what, dude, I replayed it probably 3 times for that first. I really couldn't tell who won.
Yeah, I just closed my eyes and hoped I'd won it, but it popped him up in first place. I was like, well, that's what it is.
What was it like driving through 3 and 4 there and all the mayhem back on that final lap with Jason and those guys getting turned around?
Yeah, I mean, they were talking about just a minute ago with me, but I really think it was some kind of net code. They acted like I was trying to force 3 wide, but no idiot could try to force 3 wide there. It just looks like a little bit of net code maybe was involved, but either way, I feel bad about it. It was me getting a little high in the corner, but I mean, I didn't win the race either way, so.
Alrighty, man. Well, definitely a crazy ending to this one. Anybody you would like to thank?
Yeah, I always got to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He's definitely a great, thing for my life, and he changed me around. I also got to thank my sponsor there on the hood. That's Mountain Air Virtual Airlines. I fly with them all the time. Maybe of you out there who are big into virtual flying. That's a great airline. A lot of great guys. And I always got to thank just some of my other sponsors, Eaton. They always sponsor me, and that's my dad's workplace. So just want to thank them for continued support too. So.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on P2 and maybe the closest finish in Extreme Sim TV history.
Well, I won't mind taking that title then.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations on P2.
Thank you.
Alright, Matt. It's Matt with Extreme Sim TV, bud. How you doing?
Hello there.
Last week you were fighting hard for a second place finish. This week you end up third. Maybe next week you'll grab the win.
It's actually my second third place finish in a row because last week I actually finished third place because
didn't it?
Yeah. Can you find the screenshot of my finish next to? Oh, he wasn't here this week, was he? Oh darn. No, but yeah, last week I was a photo finish and he barely got me.
Oh.
But anyway, so yeah, this week I want to say like 10 laps in, I realized, holy crap, this might actually be a fuel mileage race. So I started saving, and I got to like lap 20, and I used I just kind of did some math, and then I realized, yeah, I got to make it to lap 40. I got to barely make it to lap 40, and then I'd be good to the end.
Yeah, we were monitoring that up here and looking at lap counts on the stint, and man, everybody was cutting it close.
Yeah, that was a fun race.
Alrighty, well, what was that like driving through all the mayhem on the last lap to come home at third?
driving through. Like, I was actually kind of part of it because I'm gonna admit, the last lap, when Norman was spinning out in front of me, I did not lift. There was really nothing else I could do. Like, if I lifted, then I would lose another spot, and I feel terrible for Norman. Like, he's had the worst luck. I really feel bad for him, but I'm not about to just kind of roll over and just let him pass me, or let anyone pass me. I mean, it sucks that he's the victim in all these, but it's racing. But yeah,
unfortunately, he's had some bad luck this season.
Not just this season, but like since season 1. I mean, he's a fast driver, and he really deserves better results than he's received. He's like the minus the controversy, he's like the Stuart Friesen of this league. Like, he's consistently up front, but he just can't, seal a win. Except he actually does have a win, so.
Exactly. Alrighty, man. Anybody you'd like to thank for your third place?
Can you hear you?
Do what, buddy?
I did not hear you.
Oh, anybody you'd like to thank for third place?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Pepsi Cola, this time around. Chevy for building a fast truck for me. Yeah.
Alrighty, man. Well, once again, congratulations on P3.
Thank you again, man. Hopefully I can do it again next week. Or better. Let's go for better next week.
Alrighty, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Rock on.
Alrighty, we're going to grab a couple more interviews here. We're going to grab Norman King down here. Hey, Norman, Matt with Extreme Sim TV. You got a copy?
I got you loud and clear.
Oh, man. Talk me through that, Norman, getting turned around. Man, you had the worst luck ever.
I don't even. I'm literally speechless. This is the second time at the 2 restrictor plate tracks we've been at this season where I have a chance to win a race and I end up a lap down because I can't even get to the finish line. I don't know. The 26 car, he said he touched the yellow line and came up. That was the second time I saw him do that there in the closing laps. And he got into Jason. He got spun. I tried to get below Jason, but couldn't. And then I tried to save it. And I thought I had it saved, and the rear end just snapped on me on used tires, and I just went straight to the wall again. And then I guess got T-boned by Jared.
Oh, man. Well, hopefully you can rebound next week, bud.
I need something because I'm tired of being caught in other people's messes.
10-4 on that one, bud. Well, we wish you the best of luck come next week.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm just blessed at the same time. I say all that, but the good Lord giving me the opportunity just to be here. So I guess I can't complain that much. I'm still breathing and I'm able to race. So
10-4 on that, bud. Well, we'll holler at you here next week.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it from Talladega Super Speedway for the Camping Universe Track Series. This has been Matt with Extreme Sim TV. I'm going to go back and watch the broadcast, see if there was how much the stutter was. I apologize if there was any. Again, we had some storms come through. So, anyway, we will see you here next time on Extreme Sim TV.